Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by today. We got a very special guest, the world famous Geechee Lion, all the way here from, where are you from?
From Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago, Illinois. Now, welcome to the Philippines, first of all.
But thank you for your welcome.
Now, when did you arrive to the Philippines?
2 weeks ago, on September 15th.
September 15th.
Yeah.
Have you been any other places besides San Carlos?
I've been to Iloilo. I was there for about a week.
Okay, but what, I thought you said you flew into Cebu.
I flew into Cebu and I stayed there for 1 week.
Okay, 1 week.
And then went straight to Iloilo.
Okay. Now, is this your first time coming to the Philippines?
Absolutely, the very first time.
What do you think about it so far?
I'm very impressed with it. Getting used to it. It's very, very good impression to me.
Yeah. Is it hot enough for you?
Yes, it's hot enough. It's hot enough.
Now, I was going to ask you, had you met a woman, but I forgot. There's already a woman has stolen your heart already.
Yeah.
Who is that?
That would be, you know her as Filipina P.
Filipina P. Now, I'm going to give you guys some context. He is the Filipina P's biggest fan. Now, I kind of glimpsed this a while ago. We were chatting FaceTime, and he had on a Filipina P hat and a Filipina P shirt. And I said, hey, is Filipina P got a website selling things? And you said, no, I made this myself.
Yeah.
So what is it about the Filipina P that got you so crazy? You among thousands of men.
Yeah. Well, she's very easy on the eyes to me. But I'm very much more impressed with her intellect and the way she carries herself and the way she does her station. I was very impressed from the very first video I saw.
Yeah, because now I had you on my 3-year anniversary panel.
Yeah.
And something stuck out. A lot of my viewers noticed that you had a picture of you and the P together. You had that specially made.
No, you know what? I'm also a follower of another vlogger group. You might know them as Philippine Addicts.
Yeah.
They just out of the blue, unsolicited, sent me that in a message.
With you and P together like y'all were a couple.
Right. And they just, I had been communicating with them, so they knew that I had a thing for the P.
Yeah.
So they just, I guess at random, he said, Joel, let me make this up and send it to him. So I thought, I knew when I saw that, I said, it must be fake.
Well, good, Big. But I want to warn you, you've got a lot of competition. That doesn't deter you at all?
No, it doesn't deter me at all, because if something is meant for me, it's for me. If it's not, it's not.
Yeah. Now, Filipina P, I know you don't watch my channel, but maybe one of your minions out there is watching. When you come back from the United States, and if you see this man walking around Dumageddon, just shake his hand. He's a good guy. He's not going to hurt you, but he's a really, really big fan. I'm pretty sure he's in my guest house now with your channels running 24/7. Now, you said you were from Chicago. How old are you?
I just made 64.
64 years young.
Right. 64.
Are you retired?
I'm retired. I just retired September 1st.
What was your career?
I was an accountant.
An accountant. So you're good with money.
I'm good with money. Try to be
numbers.
Numbers.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel about the guest house so far? You've only stayed there one night.
I was looking at it, and I'm impressed with the guest house. Actually, I was looking at it. I said, if I could have a house built that's exactly double the size of this, it would be the perfect size for me. That's
right. That's exactly what I said. We don't need a whole lot.
No.
I did a video on that before. I think we overbuild.
Yeah.
Our house, the main house, is only 56 square meters. Jig. There's Jig.
Jig.
Yeah, that's one of Marilyn's best friends.
Okay.
But I want to apologize. Well, I'm not going to apologize. We're having a brownout right now. It's the first brownout we've had in maybe a few months. We get one about every 3 months here.
Yeah.
It's not normal here. It's not like Dumagetti where here, every other weekend they're getting a damn brownout. But what do you think of San Carlos? Is clean, right?
San Carlos is very clean. Like I said, I've been to Cebu, been to Iloilo, and I'm looking around. It's very noticeable that this is clean, very clean, well kept.
Yeah. Now, were you married before?
Yes, I was married before. I was actually married for 29 years.
29 years.
Yeah,
That's a long time, man.
Yeah, it's a long time. I've been divorced now about almost 6 years.
Almost 6 years. You know, you said something off camera that was kind of interesting.
What?
That, no, we're going this way for right now. You said that it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that there was no good times in all those 29 years?
Sure they was, but I guess I'm going to say overall it was too few and too far between. And just in general, I did not get what I needed out of the marriage.
Yeah.
And what I, had intention when I was growing up, when I was wanting to be married,
Right.
did not live up to the hype.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. If the right woman comes along around here, would you consider marriage again?
I would at least consider a committed relationship again.
For right now.
Right. I'm not going to lock myself into the concept of it has to be a marriage on paper, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Mayan Buntag.
Mayan Buntag. The people here are very friendly, right?
I found that. They're very easy to talk to. Lots of smiles. Lots of, yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah. They call you sir. What do they call you over here? Because your real name is Anwar.
My real name, my legal government name is Anwar Bilal Kente.
Okay.
For those of you in America, you might remember the show Roots.
Right.
It came out in the 70s. That's somewhat where I got my name from.
Oh, you changed your name?
Yes, I changed my name.
What was your birth name?
My birth name was actually Wendell Raymond Scanyards.
Scanyards, okay.
Scanyards.
But now you're Anwar Bilal Kente.
Kente, right. Anwar.
And what does that mean?
Anwar means shining light. Bilal is actually an Ethiopian slave who was the first minister or who called people to prayer.
Right.
Under the leadership of Prophet Muhammad.
Okay. So are you Muslim? Or do you practice Islam?
Let's put it like this. Islam means submission to the will of God. So anybody that does that, no matter whether you call yourself Christian, Jewish, whatever, if you're doing that, then you're a Muslim.
Okay, I hear you. So have you gone to church or anything since you've been here?
I have gone into a church building. I did attend briefly a mass in Iloilo.
Okay. Now, when you were in Iloilo, you said you had a tour guide.
Yes,
sort of like a tour guide.
Yes, and I would recommend him. His name is Christian Tentativo.
Yeah.
I was referred to him by Dana Middleton, who was my travel agent.
Right.
And he actually has booked most of my trip, except he didn't book to San Carlos. I did this myself.
Well, good.
But I was with Christian every day.
Now, how much did that cost you, for my viewers, just in case they want to do something like that?
It cost me about 4,000 pesos a day.
4,000 pesos per day?
Yeah, 4,000.
That's a fortune over here, man.
That's a fortune, is it? Not to me. But
no. Listen, I know it's not to you. Okay, listen, guys. I'm glad you said that.
I'm a millionaire.
See,
right?
but it doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make is that's a lot of money over here. Okay, I don't know what kind of touring he was doing for you, but that's a lot of money to be paying somebody over here where 4,000 is almost. And I'm not knocking you, Kristen. I'm pretty sure your services was worth it. I just want to let my viewers know that's quite a lot of money over here to pay somebody per day.
Sure.
Okay? I'm going to give you the nitty gritty. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Yeah, don't
and Dana Middleton, You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I know you're going to watch this. You set that man up for that. Hell, I could have toured you around for nothing. But anyway, you said you thought it was worth it.
I thought it was worth it. I mean, he picked me up at the hotel. We went to almost all day. We went to different places, churches, museums, night spots.
Let me tell you that when we were in Iloilo, we hired a taxi driver.
A taxi driver.
For $1,500, he did all of that. And it was 3 of us.
All day?
All day.
Okay.
Until our time ran out and we had to go back and catch the... Okay. I'm just saying 4,000 is a lot. And viewers, I just want you to know that I'm not knocking anybody's business, okay? But that's quite a lot of money to pay for a tour guide anywhere in the Philippines, okay? Sure. I say patronize the businesses, but don't overspend. And as long as you think you got your money's worth, then who am I? It's your money, right? But going forward... Going forward,
will I do that? Absolutely not.
Now, what you can do is get with you a taxi driver, okay? Believe it or not, when you go to places like that, because places like Iloilo, Cebu City, Manila, those taxi drivers, they're scrapping and scraping for business.
Right.
So if you stop them and say, hey, I'll give me a tour of the city, for $1,500, they'll be happy to do it. Because now they've made their money for the day. They can do whatever they're going to do with you and then maybe go home and get a break.
Yeah.
See, but I'm glad you finally came, man, because you've been watching this Philippine genre for how many years now?
I want to say going on 3 years, because I've been watching you. How long have you been on?
3 years.
3 years, but you
probably did. I probably didn't come on the scene for 2 years.
2 years. So let's say
took me a year to get established.
That's right. So let's say 2 years watching you, and maybe a little bit before that I used to watch, a few other people.
Now you said the Filipina P inspired you to write music too, right?
Yes, she did. She inspired me to write this album that it has been on my mind to write since I was a teenager. And the original thought was, I don't know if you all know about Carole King. Carole King made this album called Tapestry.
Absolutely.
About 50 years ago. And I am a great fan of her. As a matter of fact, I consider Carole to be my musical mother. I said, one day, I'm going to write an album and do an album just like Carole King's Tapestry. So now I've released my album, and it's called Ministry.
Okay,
and it's all my original tunes.
Okay.
And the main inspiration for this was the energy that was generated by my love and regard for Filipina P.
Okay, let me ask you something, because I'm going to you have a website, right?
Yes, I do. CheeLionSoul.com. That's CheeLionSoul.com.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'll put that link to your website in my description of the video for anybody who wants to go and listen. Can they listen to your songs for free, or does it cost?
Okay. Everybody, go to CheeLionSoul.com. I have videos there. I have audio samples. I have an online store. The ministry is for sale right now. You can download that album, Ministry, which is put out by Geechee Lion. Yes, you can.
Okay, well, good. Now, do you play any musical instruments? I mean, proficiently.
No, but I do use the keyboard to help me write songs. But I have not been formally trained in the keyboard.
Okay.
Mainly, I'm a vocalist, songwriter, and lately producer, and all of that.
Okay. What are your plans? How long are you going to be here in the Philippines?
I have decided long ago that I'm going to, I've already retired, and I'm going to be staying permanently in the Philippines. I'm not going back to America to stay. I'm going to be staying in the Philippines.
Okay, so you do have family back there, right?
Yes, I do.
Have you talked to them about your intentions?
Yes, I sure have. Most famously or infamously, I think a lot of them didn't believe I was going to do it.
Well, you're preaching to the choir, because I got the same response when I said the same thing. My family and friends thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
Here it is 5 years later, I'm still here. Where do you plan on settling, or have you decided yet?
I haven't made the decision yet. I'm planning already. I got my itinerary to visit several cities. Already been to Cebu, Iloilo, San Carlos, visiting another few cities. So it's going to take a while for me to decide, hey, I'm going to set up my home base here, and that's, this is where I'm going to be.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you were able to come, because the meet and greets today, you're going to meet a lot of nice people. Hey, who knows? I've had friends meet their significant other at the meet and greet.
Right.
But Filipina P's probably not going to be there.
No, supposedly she's in America.
Again, I say, Filipina P, if you're watching this video, this is your biggest fan right here. So thank you. Geechee Line, that's what I call you.
Geechee Line, that's what I'm famously known as right now.
I appreciate you letting me interview you and letting everybody get to know you, because you become kind of infamous, I guess, I would say.
Not famous, infamous.
And it's all because of your love for the P. You're going to have a lot of men angry at you, man. I'm going to tell you that.
Let me tell you, a line in my song No Longer Quarantine, I said, let the trolls and the haters know Mr. Brown don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown, Imperial Brown.
Give us a couple of bars from that song that you wrote, especially for the Filipina P.
Yes, this one is called Sweet Girl P.
Sweet Girl P.
And it's on the Ministry album. And let me just give you the first verse of it.
Okay. You can stop if you want to.
Yeah, good. When I woke up this morning, raised the cover. What a beautiful sight, another day dawning. The sight of my lover, the feel, the touch, thrills me so much. Oh, words can hardly describe. Her lovely brown skin reminds me of cinnamon. Oh, tasty delight. Her juicy lips from the bottom to the tips. Oh, she's sweet, I know. So happy to see my dear girl, Sweet Pea. You got that good stuff.
Hey, thank you, man. That sounds good.
Yeah,
I'd like to hear more of that, but right now we don't have time. I'm going to go to Geechee Line Music.
Yeah,
thank y'all for stopping by.
Go to the website, buy the song, buy the album.
If you're in America, getting late, before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. But if you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break, see somebody in the street or wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. In the Philippines, it's early. It's about 6:30. No, it's about 7 o'clock a.m. Beautiful Thursday morning. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody over here, Geechee Line. I'm going to help somebody today. I just don't know who. But there's where the meet and greet's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Straight ahead. Come on, we're going to the restaurant.
I know, but I just wanted to get the background ready so I can kind of keep showing me pointing.
There's no excuse right now, if you're in the Philippines, that you're not going to help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. Say it with me, Geechee Line. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe.
Free.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time.
All right.